Okay, so today we're gonna do another inner child art channeled message where I painted something that looks like a kid painted it. And that was my inner child. Guilty. And I'm gonna channel the message that comes from it intuitively because someone needs to hear it. Okay, so if it's you, listen. Listen. Look at my nail polish. It's like candy cane. I like it. Okay. So this is the painting today. And so I shall start. You've always felt like there's so many eyes on you. So many eyes everywhere, just on you. Like wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you say, it's like laser focused on you. And everyone's judging you and everyone's like, ugh, what is she saying? What are they saying? What are they doing again? What do they look like? Why are they doing that thing like that? What is wrong with them? And even if it wasn't always vocal, you felt it. You felt it in your energy, that kind of silent judgment. And that's a problem because you're empathic and you kind of take in energy without even knowing. And so you're like, just checking if my mic is working. And so you're like, what is this sticky, icky energy? You might have even had dreams about something sticky, icky, you know? And in your earlier years, you didn't even know what to do with this energy. You didn't know what it was or where it came from. You were like, what is this? And you felt down, like someone was pushing you and pushing you and pushing you and dimming your light and making you feel small and rejected and alone. Mostly rejected by the world, by the people around you. Just, yeah, rejected. Because everyone was judging you. All of these eyes were on you and judging you. And at some point, it became such a habit of yours to feel like everyone's eyes are on you. You go into a place and you're like, you know, because you feel like, oh my God, everyone's watching me. I should be small. I should fit in. I should try to be normal, you know, not stand out, not be in harm's way, blah, blah, blah. You know the feeling. I bet you know the feeling if this message is for you. And you know what? I have a feeling recently you haven't been going into rooms like that. You have not been like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Who's going to hurt me? No, you've actually been like this. Yeah, I'm different. Look at me if you want. You like what you see? Well, maybe not so cocky, but like definitely more confident. Because listen, these eyes were, yes, everyone's eyes are always on everyone else because people kind of prefer to judge others rather than go inward and judge themselves. They don't want to do the shadow work, the inner work. They don't want to heal themselves internally, so they project stuff onto others. And so all of that, your whole life was projections, other people's projections. They were like, what is wrong with you? They were asking, what's wrong with me? But they didn't want to ask that, so they asked the alternative. What's wrong with you? What is your problem? You know, and the thing is, you really believed them. You really believed that there was something wrong with you, but there wasn't. And then one day, when you finally came out of your shell and came out of this limiting belief and this limiting fear of yours, you started healing inside. You started facing your own shadows. You started healing your own inner world and seeing you for who you really are. And then you finally started rejecting these projections and finally said to yourself, listen, these eyes may be watching me or might not be watching me. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care what they're thinking or saying about me or projecting onto me. Who cares? This is my life. I want to live my life. why would I waste any time on these people? Like, and these days, ironically, after your healing journey, you might be getting a lot more eyes on you because like everyone's like, wow, who's that? Why are they smiling so much? Why do they feel so like different from everyone else, but in a good way? Why do they feel so bright? Why are they so bright? And some people are like, what is wrong with this picture? And other people are like, oh, I like this. And everyone's reacting to you differently, all the eyes, because you're just something different. You're not even of this world, you know, you're different. You're different. And some people like it, some people hate it, but who cares? You don't care. You don't. Why would you care? And if you do care, why do you care? Like, why is it so important what these people think about anything? They're not allowed to live your life or form your thoughts in your brain or affect your mood. They're not allowed. Cut access now. Like, stop wasting time with what other people are doing or thinking, because that's none of your business. If they want to share it with you, fine. You know, you can listen. If they want to come to you and tell you something, fine, you can listen. But you can choose to accept or reject whatever they're thinking. Because listen, if you're in my face telling me something that's a projection, I'm going to tell you, you're full of shit. Sorry for cursing, sorry. But like, all of these people, they have their life experiences, right? And they've lived through life and had these experiences and learned these lessons. And sometimes these lessons were good lessons, and sometimes they were, well, you know, that's subjectively speaking, but sometimes those lessons were like a little bit wrong, like when we learn something and it results in a limiting belief. For example, everyone hates me. That lesson is not right. Anyway, what I'm saying is, you've learned something and you tell others what you've learned, and you're like, I'm helping you realize this. But they're not helping you because they're putting their own limiting beliefs onto you. So, for example, they've learned, you know, being self-employed is hard and impossible and you're not going to get anywhere. Who is this helping? Maybe you know some people who have great success with that. Like, what their lessons are different. Why should you listen to the wrong ones? You know what I mean? Like, pick and choose who to listen to, and at the end of the day, just don't listen to anybody but yourself, your own inner guidance. Like, and the thing with the watching, let them watch you win, let them watch you rise up into the beautiful phoenix that you are. And you know, listen, I just don't want you to limit yourself or to dim yourself or to make yourself smaller, because you were born to fly, baby. And these people, they just want to stop you because they want to keep you on their level. They want to keep you down on their level. So they're content in the feeling that you're not better than them. Okay? They don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to make more money than them. They don't want you to be smarter than them. They don't want you to do better in life than them. They don't want you to have a happy family. If they don't, like just fill in the blank. They don't want you to do better than them, because everyone compares everyone to themselves, and that's normal. But listen, I refuse to live in some kind of imaginary competition with people. I would rather collaborate with people. I would rather help people rise and have other people help me rise, just rise together. And so that is why I started this channel, because I want to encourage people, because I want to give you the words you need to hear. And half of the time I don't even know what I'm like. These channels, they just flow, and it's usually what you need to hear on the day you need to hear it. And then you go out into the world and you're like, you know what? I'm going to shine today. I'm not going to hunch my shoulders. I'm not going to make myself smaller. I'm not going to wear, the clothes I wear or the things I do, I'm not going to stop myself from saying things, because I need to forget about these eyes on me and just shine the way I was supposed to, with all my colors, with all of my shiny, vibrant colors. And I'm not going to care about whatever the heck these people want from me or want to project on me, because this is my life, not theirs. These are my decisions, not theirs. This is me, not them. They have nothing to do with me. And if it's someone you care about, just tell them respectfully, I love you so much, but this doesn't apply to me. This doesn't apply to my unique human experience. And that's it. 11-11, as I say this. Be respectful, be kind, be empathetic, but make sure people know that you're going to do you. You're going to do you, and you're not going to compromise for anyone or settle for anyone or dim your light for anyone or stay silent for anyone or do anything in any other way other than your own because someone said so or someone thinks so or someone looks at you funny. F them. Listen, just be yourself, okay? Be yourself today. Forget about all the eyes watching, or just be like, you like what you see? You like what you see? You watch me succeed, you watch me rise, you watch me be happy. I don't mind. Just watch me, okay? And yeah, that's the channel for today. It was a little bit of encouragement for your day, and let me know if it resonates below in the comments. And yeah, just share your experience. I'm so happy when I share these with you. It's just such a different experience to be able to channel through these silly little things that I painted. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.